Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Mark Williams. DeJounte Murray is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5. And for Portland, in at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. Murray, good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. He talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Lillard with the bucket.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other? Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Murray, good. Murray's got 7.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Pass to Reed. Back to Lillard. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams. For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Murray outside. Back to Olajuwon. Here's Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Sharp. That's good.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Up top, Olajuwon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
And he makes the first. Olajuwon drops them both. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Olajuwon, top of the key. To Alexander-Walker. Back to Olajuwon. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Now, here's Marshall, hoping to put that miserable performance against the Clippers behind him tonight. Here's Williams. That ball. Great assist by Marshall.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Nice D from Lillard.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Houston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Olajuwon finds Alexander Walker. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Olajuwon in the high post. Clock at 4. Plays it up and banks it in.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Here's Reith. Abdia. Lillard outside. To the wing on the left. Reith finds himself wide open and drills it.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
Olajuwon on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Sharp, the pass to Abdia. Here's Reith. Over in the corner, Lillard buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 6 points.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. A rebound by Reith.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Lillard against Williams. With the floater. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Mark Williams.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
2 shots.
Free throw good from Lillard. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
No good on the second free throw.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Plays it up off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lillard outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Houston trails by 3. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
That is well said. They're being handed 3 points and just couldn't convert.
Here's Murray. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Jacks up a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Pass to Lillard. They get the rebound. Williams against Abdia. Back to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Unable to get that one. Houston trails by 3. Alexander Walker with the ball. Still yet to score.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Lillard outside. Avdia, and staying with the play. Avdia.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Williams, a screen on Lillard. Olajuwon finds Alexander Walker. Another miss by Houston.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Sharp. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Avdia can't hit. Houston trails by 5. Olajuwon dishes to Murray. Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets it go from deep. And there's Murray on the assist by Olajuwon. Murray's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Houston. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back to you guys.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Now here's Murray. After the miss from Damian Lillard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now, here's Sharp. Here's Avdia. The three-pointer, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now, Alexander Walker. Outside Williams. Pass to Murray. Inside. Murray against Lillard. Now Kamara. Lillard left side. Here's Reed. Portland again missing. And Murray's got the ball here for Houston. Trailing by 2. Pass to Marshall. Murray outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the inside. Avdia. Second chance shot. Rebound by Murray.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Against Williams. They need this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Mark Williams.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Several teams changing it up here. And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
The free throw drops for Sharp. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
The international flavors just continue to boom in the NBA, and a big part of that moving forward, guys, is going to be Yang Hansen. He's going to be the driver of millions and millions of viewers abroad, and so for Portland, for the NBA, Yang Hansen's going to be a player to keep a very close eye on.
Crossing over the borders. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Now here's Van Vliet. 104 left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Olenek. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Good D by Holiday. Van Vliet against Henderson. And so the ball's out of bounds.
I
Henderson touched it last. Baldwin, he's checked in for Portland. Walker comes in for Sharp.
Lonnie Walker, the fourth.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Dosunmu. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
That is why the team is playing Van Vliet. He has the ability to spot open teammates.
Here's Henderson. 8 points his last outing. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. There's Walker with the 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1 and will return shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Holiday in the backcourt with Henderson to his side. Lonnie Walker is out there with Murray. And it's Yang in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Van Vliet. He has yet to score. On the wing, Dosunmu. Pass to Shepard. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Holiday kicks to Henderson. The rebound by Shepard.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Dosunmu, the pass to Leonard. Now here's Van Vliet. Over Holiday. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Yang. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Van Vliet with it. Olynyk sets a screen for Van Vliet. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Cornette. And here is Van Vliet. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Walker. Henderson outside. Murray outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Walker. And stolen by Murray. And Walker kicks to Holiday. Another shot. It's rebounded by Houston. And this game, the first chance they've had to seed Portland.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Here's Shepard. Another miss by Houston. On the wing, Murray.
Oh, look out! Look out! That's how you finish.
with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. A tight game here in Portland. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Luke Cornett. Najee Marshall comes in for Dosunmu. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Shepard. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Back to Van Vliet. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. Now here's Olynyk. And here's Marshall from the arc. And the three ball is good. Marshall's got his first 3 points of the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Henderson. Still without a basket. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Olajuwon outside. Pass to Olynyk. Olajuwon right side. Now here's Marshall. Defended by Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander-Walker. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Now Sharp. Marshall defending. There's a screen by Kamara. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And slam dunk by Kamara. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Marshall. Pass to Olynyk. Houston needs to get a shot. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist from Olynyk. And that's now 6 points for Hakeem Olajuwon. Henderson outside. Portland moving the ball around. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Up top, Olajuwon. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player. Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
Now here's Van Vliet. No scoring in this one. Pass to Olajuwon. For Murray. Hakeem Olajuwon again. Olajuwon's got the game tied up here for Houston.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look now for Portland. Reith is checked in. And it's Avdia in for Henderson. And then for Houston, Williams comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fred Van Vliet. Now Kamara. He's got 8. Lillard misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And good that time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Lillard. He had 35 points last game out. Olajuwon with the block. Now here's here's Marshall. Defense right on him. Murray outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 5. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland trailing here. Avdia finds Lillard. Here's Kamara. Here's Reed. He's defended by Olajuwon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a chance to check out the stats for Marshall. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Back to Alexander Walker. Williams looking over the floor with the fadeaway. Yep, that one goes. Olajuwon's got 12.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And here's Sharp. 8 points for him. Here's Lillard. Outside, Avdia. Portland needs to get off a shot. Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Murray outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot from 12. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Lillard gets it to go.
His first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And Murray's got the ball here for Houston. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now, here's Marshall, covered by Kamara. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Pass to Sharp. Trailblazers moving the ball around. That gives them the lead. 5 points in the game. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Williams. Olajuwon inside. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Olajuwon's got 12 now in this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. Pass to Kamara. Lillard against Murray. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Alexander Walker passes to Marshall. Olajuwon. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Avdia. This time out, he had 14 points. Murray against Lillard. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Murray. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Murray with it. He's got 14. Outside, Williams. Down low. They swipe it. And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Williams.
Shooting 1.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. VanVleet passes to Olajuwon. VanVleet outside. Pass to Olajuwon. And that one, good. Olajuwon's got 20.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Olajuwon is all over this second quarter.
Back to Lillard. Here's Kamara. Here's Sharp. No good on the triple. Now here's Marshall. Covered by Lillard. VanVleet right side. That's tipped. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
45.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
Well, I think for Houston, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Now here's Murray. So on the floor for Houston. They've got Olajuwon. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. Olajuwon's shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
It's looking like Olajuwon's going to go for 40 points tonight.
It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Kamara. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard finds Kamara. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston in the lead. And here is Marshall. Pass to Murray. Now here's Williams. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. The jump hook, good. The nice assist for Williams.
Man, Olajuwon has really settled into this game. First quarter, he was struggling a little bit, but they kept going to him, and now he has completely taken over. Now it's a matter of can Portland do anything, keep it coming. And a good play by Portland right there. That backdoor cut by Lavia.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Abdia, he's got 10. 5 to shoot. Here's Reith. It's good from long range. Reith has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Back to Murray. Marshall sets a screen for Murray. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Abdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball. Sharp. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now, here's Marshall. To Murray, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And checking out the numbers for Damian Lillard. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he averaged 25 points per, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Pass to Reith. Front past the arc. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Houston trails by 3. Here's Olajuwon. Abdia with the rebound. Abdia's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So
Olajuwon still not able to elevate with that injury. He just can't get up like he usually can.
Murray outside. It's to Olajuwon. Shoots over Lillard. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Olajuwon's got 7 points.
But he can still hit that mid-range J.
Sharp with it. 11 points in the game. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Murray. Portland making their last shot. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Lillard against Murray. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through.
Damian Lillard, man. This guy, man, I tell you, he is something.
They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
That free throw good from Lillard. Here's Murray. He's got 16. Olajuwon outside. Pass to Marshall. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Houston's got to get somebody else other than Olajuwon involved right now. He's doing a lot of the scoring. You got to get other guys going.
Marshall finds Williams. Olajuwon in the high post. He's got 27. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound.
Good hustle. They try to dribble handoff right there to Marshall, but they covered it well. But they got the hustle on the offensive glass for the Houston.Dream.
To the inside.
Like I said, a lot of those guys get his teammates going here. He can't just score all the points. This is a defensive basketball game right here.
Gets that one through the hole, making now
every shot is pretty much being contested on both sides.
Murray kicks to Olajuwon. Pass to Williams. Here's Olajuwon.
Got Hakeem out high here in space. What's going to happen here? Oh, my God! Trey with the crossover. Even with that bad leg. If he didn't have that bad leg, that would have been a dunk, man.
Nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Outside Williams. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bounce pass from Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. And Lillard gets it to go.
He's been
Portland making their move. 10-point lead here.
One reason why they're winning right now.
Houston trails by 10. Pass to Alexander Walker. Olajuwon.
Dream pops back out high. They're going back to that isolation. They got cutters on each side. Going to Murray one-on-one. Lillard and Murray.
And they get it. And he comes up with the deuce. Murray's got 18 points.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Reith. And the 3 off target. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Houston. Now Williams. The glass on the layup. Williams has got his second.
Wow, pick and roll with Mark Williams and Olajuwon. That was kind of clunky looking, but it worked. Give the Houston.Dream credit for making that one work, because you don't want to see Mark Williams handling the ball like that, but they made it work on that exchange.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Henderson's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Van Vliet's checked in. Here's Henderson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sharp.
Hakeem on the bench now, getting the rest, getting him set for the 4th quarter stretch. So now it'll be up to the bench players to come in and hold the fort down.
Here's Reith. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Mark Williams. I told you guys, him coming back was going to be big. But they turn it over. That's a pass to it, 1 pass extra. But Mark Williams coming back is going to help out defensively. Now he goes out now. Now you gotta worry, because now you got Cornette coming in there. He's a better offensive player, but he lacks defense. So look for Portland to start getting some shots inside, or at least attempting to. Here they go right there. There it is. They got there, just couldn't convert.
For Houston, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Murray outside. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Abdia's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And he got a couple of...
There it is. I know it. Once Olajuwon and Williams go out, Mitchell Robinson's on injured reserve right now. We have to fix that. That was a mistake by me with the coaching. So he's not available to play tonight. He would be in there right now protecting the basket.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Cornette. The three. Murray, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Outside for Murray. Off target from outside. Houston trails by 8. Van Vliet outside.
Houston basically playing with 3 guards right now.
Looking for Cornette. He gets it there.
Van Vliet, Murray, and Alexander Walker.
Van Vliet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Holiday comes in for Sharp. Houston also making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Marshall. And it's Dosunmu in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Henderson outside. Back to Holiday. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. Pass to Henderson. Abdi on the wing.
Good team defense by Houston. Good team defense by Houston. Helping each other out, closing down angles. That was really good defense.
Van Vliet kicks to Murray. Now here's Olynyk. Van Vliet outside. They could use a bucket. Can't hit that one. Good D by Holiday. Trailblazers leading by 8. Now here's Avdia. 10 points for him. Henderson outside. Here's Walker.
They got to close it down. They didn't get back. Olynyk got fooled. He went to the three-point line. Should have stayed in the paint. Olynyk was holding the three-point line. Gave the paint up.
Pass to Cornette. Back to Van Vliet. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Murray. Murray with the defensive effort. Houston trails by 10. Now Dosunmu. Now Murray. Van Vliet outside. Back to Murray. Over Henderson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Murray, the pass to Henderson. Lets it go with the 3. That shot missing. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We come back right after this.
Man, they got 60 points going into the fourth quarter, man. Olajuwon and Mark Williams are going to have to carry this one defensively. And on the glass. They got to get him inside because they're not making any shots from the outside except when double teams come. Olajuwon back in to start the fourth quarter. We'll see what happens.
Then there's Murray. And it's Yang in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Houston trails by 10. Here's Shepard. Pass to Van Vliet. Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Got Dream. It fakes him, goes glass.
Olajuwon's got it back down to within single digits for Houston.
Olajuwon with that bad leg. Just doesn't have the same mobility, but still able to score.
Almost automatic.
Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound.
Rebound Olajuwon. Pushing the ball up, playing point center, looking like Jokic. Look at Hakeem.
We played just over 1 minute.
Looking like Jokic out here a little bit now. Down to Hakeem. There's your mismatch. Watch the double team come. He goes quick. They didn't come.
Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
Olajuwon taking this game over now. He's going to have to.
He puts it in the right spot where you can do something with it.
Lillard dishes to Henderson. Here's Murray up on top. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
At the elbow, Olajuwon. A shot off that time. Trailblazers leading by 8. Henderson kicks to Lillard. Here's the screen. Here's Yang. No good on the 3. For Houston, they've gone
Olajuwon
to get the 4th quarter started.
pushing the rock up now.
To Van Vliet. Here's Olajuwon. Pass to Dosunmu.
Dribble handoff. Olajuwon
There's Olajuwon.
can't get it.
For 3, Henderson. Olajuwon with the rebound.
I tell you one thing, Olajuwon pushing the ball up is going to be an item for the Dream going forward. Looks like.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Saw the angle.
Olajuwon's catching on to the Mountaineer. Didn't take him long, did it?
From the field here in the 4th, a lot of misses, just the one made.
Even though he's playing hurt.
Van Vliet against Lillard. Here's Yang. Portland again missing. Houston trails by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Van Vliet. Down low. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist.
Beautiful loop play. Double screen in the post. Olajuwon looped around the curl. But they give up the dunk on the other end, though. Transition defense in today's game is so important. Now, you got to be able to get back.
And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now a timeout called by Houston. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Reith is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Mark Williams is checked in for Leonard. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Over the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work.
Mark Williams back in the game to look for Houston's defense to pick up here.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Dosunmu. Williams
as well as their offensive rebounding. And there it is right there. Offensive rebound as soon as he gets in the game.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Holiday.
Dosunmu trying to do too much. Give it up, kid. No, take a shot. Shoot it.
A 3. That one doesn't go.
They're just not getting the ball movement to get the 3s set up. The 3s are coming off the double teams of Olajuwon and Williams inside. They got to make that the focus.
To help them out at all.
Back to Murray. Lillard outside. It's stolen by Shepherd.
Defense picks up. Olajuwon rolling. He's got Lillard on Olajuwon. Van Vliet recognizes it. Good floor general. Does a double team. Mark Williams on the offensive glass.
the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
And yes, it's good.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
The Portland guards are just better one-on-one players, with the exception of Murray.
VanVleet outside. Got a piece of it. Henderson outside. Holiday surveying the floor. Fires for three. Hakeem Olajuwon.
It's interesting. Both teams are playing three-guard lineup right now.
13 rebounds in the game.
It's VanVleet, it's Shepard, and Dosunmu versus Lillard,
VanVleet against Lillard.
Holiday,
Here's Olajuwon. And off the front. And in it goes.
and Simmons.
Olajuwon's got 10 points now. Just in the
Or Henderson, excuse me. So both teams kind of mirror each other.
Henderson passes to Holiday. Lillard outside. Murray outside. Clock is at 3. Holiday inside the line. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Pass to VanVleet.
He's impressed with Hakeem getting 14 rebounds. You should see Wilt. Should Wilt have had about 35 by now.
Dosunmu with it. Lets it go from the wing, and the jumper falls for him. And now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Dosunmu. Olajuwon in the high post. Offensive rebound over Murray. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Olajuwon's got 39.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Henderson dishes to Murray.
Defensive basketball game.
Back to Murray. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 16th.
Look at Hakeem Olajuwon bringing the rock up. Looking like Nikola Jokic now, man. If he starts doing that when he gets healthy, he can't push it the way he could like to with that injury. But if he can do that, when he gets healthy, they're going to be a problem. Hakeem!
He doesn't hit that one. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
4th personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for 2, Reed.
And the first one drops for the Trailblazers. Abdias checked in for Murray. Jamani Kamara comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Sharp in for Henderson. And then for Houston, Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Alexander Walker comes in for Shepard. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fred VanVleet. Both good from the line that time. Houston trails by 4. Murray outside. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. Here's Reed. Rebound by Murray. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Sharp. Olajuwon inside. It's in from 7.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Sharp on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. Outside Lillard.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame.
Oh, man, that's a tough call. I think that's they should challenge that. Houston should challenge that. I think that's a clean block, man.
Free throw good from Lillard. No free throws good from Lillard.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected by the pressure.
Now here's Murray. Olajuwon on the wing. And that one is good.
How about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back.
Olajuwon with the quick first step.
Here's Hakeem.
2-point game here. Remains so. Here comes Houston.
Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from
Olajuwon just struggling to get up the court with that bad leg. Mark Williams. Two-point game here. Williams not a good free throw shooter. But how about Olajuwon with 43 points on a bad leg, man? Imagine if he was healthy.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Mark Williams has been so big with the. Told you guys that him coming back was going to mean big news for the rebounding and the defense. It takes pressure out of Olajuwon to have to rebound as much, so he can focus more on scoring. And we saw it tonight.
And it's tied up with that one.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Lillard against Murray. Murray rips down the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an
Let's see what they run here. Murray's pushing it. Well, they're going to run a switch. Nope, they got a 3 off of it. A cross switch. It was open. They're going to do a cross switch and post up Olajuwon, but they got a 3 out of that quick action. Pick and roll. Lillard, Dame time. Dame time. Man, guy's a killer. And the Olajuwon. They don't double. Give him the fake. Jump hook, not there. They need it. And it might be it. That might do it right there. They couldn't get back in transition. Houston not hitting the threes tonight. Really hurting them. In a bang-bang game like this, you need to be hitting. Abdia getting out running, beating Mark Williams up the court. Houston needs a quick 2 or a wide open 3.
Now Murray. Olajuwon inside.
But that will do as well. Go to your center and let him do a quick crossover in the lane into a jump hook with the left hand. It's nice to have that as an option on your team. That was sweet by Elijah. We did a quick little crossover and then went to a left-handed jump hook. And how many centers can do that?
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really...
But he can't hit the free throw, and that's probably going to put them in the realm of superhuman territory to win this game now. They're staring a 5-5 record in their face, man. So Team Dream is really, really up against it here. Both here in this game and in the standings. Olajuwon misses them both uncharacteristically. One of the better clutch big man shooters of all time just missed 2 free throws with 39 seconds to go here. And they're down by 2 scores.
They've led by as much as 10.
Lillard beats the press easily.
Guarded by Murray.
Moving the ball around. Houston looking for that quick stop. And they got one last chance here. They got to push it. That's the game right here if they get it. Nothing. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. So the Houston Dream will most likely, if Avia hits both of these, I think it's over right now, though. They still got to score. They have to score twice in 15 seconds to win this game. And that's just not going to, unless Houston just completely collapses at the free throw line, which is not likely to happen. Oh, Avia, a good shooter. Misses. Do we have some drama here in the Rose Garden? No. That's their last time out for Houston, so they'll have to come down, look for a quick 3 and foul.
15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think coach's focus is going to be here?
Still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
From outside, cleared away by Avdia. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would like to foul someone different.
Damian Lillard taking down yet another legend team. Remember, he beat Dr. J. He couldn't get Kobe. He almost beat Kobe. He beat Dr. J. And tonight, even though he's hobbled, he's going to beat Hakeem Olajuwon. Damian Lillard, he would be the one NBA player in today's game that would take the challenge and take it personal. If you had to pick one guy in the NBA modern era who would take this stuff personally, it probably would be Damian Lillard. And he's playing like it. Because every time he plays Damian Lillard, man, he goes all out. No matter who he plays. Just not too little, too late. I don't know why they're fouling, man. Let's get this out of here. This is over. Just helping guys pad stats out here. Lillard don't need no more stats. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Lillard don't need no more points. If he stopped playing right now, he's in the Hall of Fame, first ballot. They've already got his jacket ready. It's on the coat hanger. He don't need no extra points for that, man.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this.
And there's your final.
Nice way to finish the game.
The Houston Dream dropped to 5-5. They are in trouble because they're in the Western Conference where all the other legend teams have records of no less than 6 wins and only 1 loss or 2 losses. They got some catching up to this, and you got to factor in they're also chasing the other teams.
What does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
I can guarantee you none of our workouts feel like that. But thanks for the show tonight, Dame.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.
Wow. Man, Team Dream. This was a defensive battle, and they just couldn't hit the threes. They took 27 threes to make 5. That's not going to get it done, son. Portland's over here taking 36 to make 11. Neither team shot what you would call, particularly well. It just came down to they just, if they could have hit just maybe a couple more threes, they probably could have won this. And then kept the turnovers down. But yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon, man, heroic performance, man, a losing effort. And then we're seeing that again. We just saw Dr. J put up 50 points in a blowout, 50-plus points in a blowout to the Houston Rockets. And now we see Olajuwon here with an insane 43 points and 17 rebounds. Goes 20 for 34 from the field. But the number to me that stands out the most, he only had 2 assists. All the double teams that he received, he should have had at least 8 assists in this game. And those 8 assists would have been all for threes because that's where they were double teaming from. So those teammates not hitting those shots from the outside, man, that's what killed them tonight. Guys have got to hit those shots. If you're going to double team these legendary centers, you can't let them off the hook. You've got to nail those threes, man. Let's take a look here at Damian Lillard. That's the difference in the game, man. Their guard play was just so much more superior because they've got better. Portland's just got better. They've got better one-on-one guards. When you start talking about Lillard and Henderson, Scoot Henderson, and then Holiday, those guys are guys who can get their own shot for the most part. The only guy that Houston really has that can get their own shot consistently is Murray. He's the only guy. Everybody else needs to get a play to be ran for him to get open or off a double team. Fred VanVleet is a good floor general, but he's not the kind of guy that's going to beat someone off the dribble. He needs to pick. So this team, Houston, is built to win, but it's built to win based on the premise that you're hitting threes. As you just saw, if they don't hit threes, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. This team is built to shoot the three-pointer off the low post dominance of Olajuwon. However, though, but what we did see in this game was we saw Olajuwon pushing the rock off the rebound. So that might be something that we'll see as the season goes on. We weren't seeing that before. I've never seen that before from him. So maybe the chemistry's going on. He's starting to see where he can make a difference. Hey, just get the ball, just push it myself. Now, he didn't get a good push because he can't get up to speed because of the injury, but you got to factor in when he heals up. That could become a big item for him. Maybe we can see a little thing kind of like what Jokic does. So we'll see how that develops. But Houston, 5-5, man. Let's take a look at Olajuwon's highlights, even though in the losing effort. That's one. Let's see. There's a double team they hit that time. There's a good defense right there, shutting that lane down. Mid-range jumper. Off a curl play for a finger roll. And that was it. That's the story out here, guys. Let's go ahead and move this on. Man, and as you can see it right there, take a look at the standings here. Houston-Dream, 5-5, while all the other Western Conference legend teams are doing well in life. Team Mamba at 7-2, Showtime's at 6-1, Team Diesel with an incredible win against Team Larry Bird yesterday are at 6-2, and Team Dr. J, even though they fell, they've lost their last 2 games in a row, one to Portland actually. They lost to Portland, and they just lost to the Houston Rockets. They're still sitting at 6-2, so they're still doing good in life. Meanwhile, Houston is just barely above water at 5-5, and they're down here in the depths, man. And if they're not careful, they're going to find themselves completely – they're going to find themselves either in a – when this all comes to a head for playoff time. And we got a long ways to go here, but still, you know how it is. Once the team gets out to a lead, you pretty much know where you're going to be in the playoffs. You know whether you're going to be a top 5 playoff team or a bottom half team or even a play-in tournament team. You pretty much know after the first month of the season. You know how it's going to line up. Very rarely does somebody move up from 8th, 7th, 6th position up to a top 5 position. Very rarely does that happen. Usually you get that first couple of weeks of the season to decide your fate, and then you're basically playing within your own conference, sliding down between the 6th seed and then the 5 seed or the 8th seed. Very rarely do you ever see somebody go from the 6th seed and then challenge for the number 1 seed. That just never happens. So Dream right now, they got major problems, man. But moving on, let's see who's up on the next on the Daily View. It will be Team Wilt's already played. Team J lost. That was a horrible, man. Look at that one. For those that may have missed that, look at that score from Team J. Got absolutely obliterated by the Rockets, man. Dr. J put up 53 points, but it didn't even matter. Shot 24-27. Keep in mind that was mostly on dunks and layups and transition, just getting out and running. Their half-court offense for Team J is non-existent, man. They have got to get that going. Okay, this is what's up next. Oh, God, this is going to be good. Oh, boy. Yeah, if you've been following this series, you know the significance of this matchup. Yeah, it needs no introduction. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Please like the video. Peace.